Hey everyone, it's Ruby here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Now today's video is inspired by a drunk man that I met on a train who burped loudly and confidently in my face before telling me that I look like Frida Kahlo. So here we are today, a video inspired by you, drunk man on a train. So let's get started. Prepping my skin by using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I love this stuff. It is my ride or die. It has your vitamin C, your vitamin E, and shea butter, so it's really going to energize and pick up tired skin. Now I have super dry skin, but all skin types can use this. It is the perfect base, honestly, for all skin types across the board. Now I also need some additional help, which is why I'm using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This stuff is the best at creating a really nice smooth base for your foundation to sit on top of, especially if you do have quite textured skin like I do. Now Frida has quite a beautiful warm skin tone and I don't have fake tan on, so I'm just going to use my normal foundation. This is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation in the shade number 3, and as the product says, or it states in the product name, it does give the skin a really nice natural finish. So I'm using a paddle brush to pop it on all over my face, and then I'm just taking my 3D HD Kabuki brush by Sigma to buff everything out. I love this brush. I will leave a link to it down below and also a coupon code which you can use. I'm perfecting my base further by using some concealer right in the inner corner of the eyes to knock out the darkness, and also across my mobile lid to act as a base for our eyeshadows a little bit later. I'm not spending too much time on base because the most iconic part of Frida's look was her brows. So we're gonna start with the brows and we're gonna start making them look unkempt, unruly, and messy because that's the look that we're going for. I slicked my brow hairs up using some clear brow gel. Now that the product is kind of tacky, it's not exactly set, I'm going through my brows with a pencil and then I'm really sticking them up using the spoolie when the product feels kind of like a gel consistency. Now we're moving on to the monobrow, the unibrow. I'm drawing hair-like strokes using a very tiny Sigma liner brush, which I'll link down below. This is perfect for drawing realistic hairs, and as you can see, my monobrow, I think, looks really realistic. Come on. I will be setting my badass monobrow real soon, but for now, we're moving on to eyes. This is my favorite Tarte palette of all time. This is the Tarte Clay Play palette. I will be linking it down below. It's just the perfect palette to create a Frida look because Frida had quite a simplistic, minimal eye makeup look. So we are just doing some minimal shading throughout the crease just to, I guess, add a little bit more warmth and definition in this area. I'm also shading underneath my eyes just to create more of a soft, hazy look. Now, Frida's eyes were always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I'm pretty sure she rimmed them using a light or white eye pencil. So I will be using a flesh-toned gel liner through my waterline, and then with my Garbo and Kelly palette. This is a beautiful palette, by the way. I will link this down below as well, so be sure to check the description box. But I'm taking the whitest, lightest, most iridescent shade from this palette, and I am popping this right in the inner corner of my eyes. I'm also running this along my tear duct and a little bit on the inner corner of my mobile lid, just to really brighten and whiten the inner corner of the eyes. I'm also using this shade on the center of my mobile lid and popping this also on the brow bone right underneath the tail of my brow. For mascara, we are keeping this look super simple. Like I said, I'm using this Bourjois mascara, and you guys, this mascara has a mirror built into the packaging. And now that I've seen this mascara, I feel like all mascaras should have this feature. Okay, eyes are done. We're moving on to our face. We're setting all the cream products on our face so that we can move on to powder pigmented products. I didn't do too much highlighting on my face to alter the shape of my face, but I will be doing this with my contour product. So I'm using this Marc Jacobs bronzer to really hollow out my face and chisel my face, much like Frida's. To create that chiseled look, I'm literally going from the tops of my ear all the way down to my jaw just to create that really nice hollowed out look. Now, a Frida Kahlo look wouldn't be complete without blush. She definitely loved her blush, so I'm using this one by Nars, which is absolutely gorgeous, but please do not drag me for using Nars. This was just the perfect color for this particular look. Now for highlight, because I do want to still keep this, makeup look quite modern, I am using the Scout Cosmetics Mineral Loose Highlighter, and this is such a gorgeous in your face glistening highlighter. So I'm just using that on the tops of my cheeks using a fluffy eyeshadow brush just so I can hit the tops of my cheekbones and also the cupid's bow of my lip really well with product. Moving on to the lips. Now, every time I think of Frida, I think of her beautiful, bold, bright, vibrant, warm red lips. So I'm using a variety of products. I'm using more of a vampy red lip liner. It's more on the brown side, but the lipstick that I'm using is a true red. It's a beautiful Revlon red. But to make this lip color look a little warmer, I'm taking this Giorgio Armani Notorious lip gloss, lip cream. This is a orange, beautiful, vibrant color that I'm just using as a topper to alter and change the color of my lipstick. And as you can see here, it looks exactly like Frida's lip. I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone who has watched this tutorial. An even bigger thank you to Mr. Drunk Man on the train who left at Redfern station. I look forward to seeing you all in my next tutorial later on this week. I love you and I'll see you and chat to you all soon. Bye.